Welcome to Tao Ndani. Imagine, guys, today I have been left alone to do this. It's so heartbreaking, but we have to do what we have to do. Celine couldn't make it. Sheng also couldn't make it. Apparently, alienda Walker Town and he forgot that we were supposed to be shooting an episode. So he's not picking up my calls. Sheng, when you see this, pick up my calls. Pick up that darn phone, please. What is a cell phone for? In the words of the famous Klaus, I know you're not used to this 24th century nini, but when I call you, pick up the phone. If I wanted to wait, I would have sent a letter. Sheng. Yeah, but we have to do what we have to do. It's game week 4 in the best league in nikisema Africa kuna watu watanikujia, so acha nisiseme the best league in Africa. Ata East Africa. Okay, sawa, acha tunjichoche. But it's game week 4. My God. It has been a tough run. It has been tough. Nilikuwa najaribu ku make it to the games this Saturday. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it. But I was there for the Sunday games. On Saturday, Gor Mahia won 4-0. They beat Mathare. Kwanza, the fact that already tulikuwa tumehype up Mathare sana the previous episode, saying how they played so well against Sofapaka in as much as, yes, they drew. But sasa mnaenda aje mnachapwa 4, surely. Mnachapwa aje 4. You guys, mnaanza kufanya words za Sheng zikeni kama they are going to come true, that you guys are going to be relegated. Mathare, you have such a huge community that is behind you. You play good football according to what we watched against Sofapaka. So please, pull up your socks. And yeah, wanitanga Gor Mahia, bwana zama team wamerudi ligi and they cemented their place. Man, those were bangers they scored on Saturday in Machakos. Those were very good games. So yeah, we're looking forward to seeing Gor Mahia if they will come back with the psyche wanakuanga nayo. Looking at the fact that they had lost home and away to Al Ahly on aggregate of 6. So that was what was up. On Sunday, me, Sheng, Celine went and watched Ulinzi versus KCB and then Police versus Tusker. Ulinzi now wako bad. Walikuwa najaribu, but there's so much to improve on. In terms of Ulinzi. Kahiro is back. He's scoring bangers every now and then. He scored over the weekend, so we're looking forward to that. But since I can't speak on every single game, and also, by the way, the kings of carpet football, the kings of tiki-taka, the kings of everything that is enjoyable to watch in football, beat Kakamega Homeboys. Kariobangi Sharks walishinda. First of all, producer Tankatia Ipat, let me tell you, as I said last week, I will repeat it again. Kila mtu atoe striker wao. Kuna kitu nataka kuangalia. Kila mtu atoe striker wao. Cause wetu ana lead. Top scorer, Mr. Ali Salum. Mtoto wa Mama Samia, even nilisikia anaitwa mtoto wa Mungu, mwana wa Mungu. Ali Salum. I am so impressed by that guy. He's such an amazing striker. Amenimaliza vibaya sana, ameniteka, amenikunywa kila kitu. Oh my God. But I'm very happy. I'm very happy that we continue to play well, even when all odds are stacked against us. Unfortunately, the game was supposed to end on Sunday, but because of heavy rains, the game was stopped at the 58th minute, and then we had to continue on Monday. So yeah, we only scored 1 goal, which is okay. A win is a win, you know, especially against the draw merchants, Kakamega Homeboys, because they like drawing with everyone. That was such a good performance. I saw that Karani was the one who got man of the match. Amekuwa kijituma sana, especially the fact that there's so much pressure on the center backs, and then that he's the captain right now because Otiala is still out. So congrats to Karani. You are doing an amazing job. man of the match, especially for a team like Kariobangi Sharks. You really have to outdone yourself and outdone everyone. So congrats to Karani and congrats to Ali Salum and congrats to every single player at Kariobangi Sharks. You guys know I love you very much from the bottom of my heart. You guys make me so proud to be a Sharks fan. And yeah, I'm just so happy. You can see it on my face, like I'm so like, yeah. But yeah, so the game I'm supposed to talk about is Police versus Tusker. So there's a couple of things I noted and I wrote them down. So we're going to break it down. We're going to do a small segment of talking about this. So Police versus Tusker. First of all, I think for Police, there's it's so visible that they miss a man like Messi, a proper CDM. And I know always like in every team kuna kuanga na backup na nini, there's someone to replace him. But I feel like for Messi, he's left such a huge hole in that midfield that sometimes it's visible to see. And why I'm actually saying this is when we were watching the game, even Sheng highlighted this, was you could see Muguna is a number 10. We know Muguna plays as a number 10 always. But in this game, this guy had to drop down a little bit. Yani, when everyone else was pressing forward, Muguna alikuwa na baki nyuma. So you could see the structure yenye Messi ametoka ameacha. He's making people a little bit to play out of their positions. Now, this is not to say that someone like Marvin wasn't playing well. Marvin plays very well. We saw how many times he took shots, how many times he was trying to create chances. So obviously, you can't say that. Marvin was good. Muguna was also good. But yeah, I'm just thinking that they need to find a proper replacement for David. So yes, on something else, the prowess of Muguna was not utilized to the full capacity in this game because he wasn't playing the role that we usually see him play. His defensive play does not outweigh the offensive play because he's much better offensively. Tyson, my God, Tyson. I'll keep repeating this every now and then. I still don't understand how last season we were robbed of seeing how good of a player Tyson is. Because even in this game, especially he got that one shot in Yaligonga in his own box. I'm telling you, if that would have gone in, close the chapter. Because he would have gotten the goal of the season. Mnasema ile Muranga Seals, that wasn't anything. If this would have gone in, Tyson would have definitely gotten the goal of the season. Now, what can Tyson do? What can he do? He can tackle, he can run, he can dribble. He dribbles past 3-4 players every single game that you watch him. And it's not even a matter of like, sometimes you can say, oh, sometimes he faces weak opponents. When you watch him against Zamalek, he did the same thing. He was doing, so it's just that he's that good. He's just that good. So yeah, Tyson had a good game. One other person, especially in the defense, Toha Rashid. I'm telling you, this guy he's a menace to society. In terms of, if they're going to score a set piece, especially free kicks, and Toha Rashid is in your box, please just be careful. Just make sure that this man doesn't jump up and get the ball. Because aerial duels, splendid. The guy is tall. So you know he definitely has an advantage. And I'm actually afraid if they go to play against Sharks, because obviously we're going to play against them at some point, but players wetu wanakuanga wafupi. So sioni nani. Okay. Wewe. Actually, the only person in Sharks who can go against Toha Rashid is Guy Panchol, because he's the tallest player we have at Sharks. So if someone is going to face against Toha, the fact that he's a defender, but when it comes to attacking, he will get those balls high up in the air. And the fact that he also uses his head to remove shots zenye ziko kwa hewa. So he's both good offensively and he's good defensively. So that is the man to look out for in terms of any set piece that they're taking. Then Jesse Were, I know he got a goal, but he has that striker instinct. Uh, Sunday's game, if all would have gone according to unajua zile chances zenye alikuwa ameget, he would have had like 3 goals. That man is very lethal when it comes to the post, as in he got many shots. And one thing I love about good strikers, is that even if they lose like 2 or 3 shots, they at least get 1 or 2 goals. And this is one of those instances. Then these are some of the things that I noted. There needs to be a better coordination between the defense and the goalkeeping. Why I feel like there's no communication between these two people. And I know, I'm supposed to be speaking about Police and Tusker, but one good example would have to be the Zamalek game. It's like they weren't talking to each other, like unaona tu ball inapasiwa nini. So I feel like they need to build on that coordination. Then sometimes when pressing through the center, especially if you have someone like Tyson, because I actually like seeing Tyson. In as much as, yes, you can play him on the wing and nini, I think he's more effective when he's playing in the mid. Not like ati akuja cheze kama attacking midfielder nini, but every time he gets the ball, you see him drop into the box or ana drop huku chini. He doesn't attack like uko kwa wings, uko kwa corner na nini. He always drops uko karibu na box. So yeah. Then Okoth, oh my God, that man can run. And if you're going to man mark, I think he's your guy. That is your guy. So that's for Police. On Tusker. Oh my God. The positives. Ochuka is a fantastic goalkeeper. And I know you're going to ask, how is he a fantastic goalkeeper if he's already conceded? How many goals has he conceded? Around 6. Yeah. I think when I'm talking about Police and I'm saying there's shida communication with the defense and the goalkeeping, I think this is the same thing with Tusker. Tusker would have conceded around 5 goals were it not for Chuka. That's the thing. Absolutely 100%. He rescued them in so many instances that it was just like, oh my God, I know he's already conceded 1 goal, but this guy is literally pulling Tusk out of the trenches. Chuka is a fantastic goalkeeper. He's good at what he does. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the Spider-Man. So, yeah. Now, Luvanda taking his chances. I like when players take their chances. Because easy mambo za touches, 1, 2, and something like that. We can say we are the kings of touches kwa opposition box, Kariobangi Sharks, but it's something I love when players are taking their chances. When you see Tyson taking his chance, Luvanda taking his chance, and then getting that goal. So you're like, that was a beautiful goal to watch. So very happy that there are people who are taking their chances in the team. Then now, wow, Kadu. Oh my God, we spoke about Kadu last week. Yes, and I'll still repeat it. I still am yet to see someone who takes better throw-ins than him. I know Sakari comes very close to Kadu. Okay, so acha nisianze kwa judge mapema, but Kadu is such a good throw-in taker. He's very lethal. Yeah, congratulations to Kadu. Followed closely by Sakari. Yeah. Then, hey, Odoyo has been very constant. He's very consistent. I think the best word to use is consistent. He's very consistent in the work that he does, together with Erambo. Hey, I think Erambo alikuwa anajituma sana. But I don't know if I'm the one who is making a wrong conclusion, but I think Erambo plays better when he's an 8. Because jana alikuwa according to the lineup, you could see that he was dropping deep. And I usually think he plays better as an 8. I stand to be corrected if I'm wrong, but I think Erambo is better in that aspect. So yeah, Erambo na Odoyo hapo katikati. Then, wow, we come to Balecho. Hey, this one hurts very much. Because first of all, I think they're playing Balecho out of position. I think he's more lethal in the midfield. He's more lethal playing as a 10, creating chances than on the wing. Now, I was actually saying this yesterday, and I think it's not good. It's not good that the man who has tried so much to create chances is the guy who gets out the team first. It does not make sense to me because if I was to rank my three best players who did so much for Tusker, Balecho would rank high up there. And it doesn't make sense that he's the first guy to be removed. And he is the guy who's supposed to be creating chances for you. He's the guy who's supposed to be getting you those goals. So I don't understand. Like, maybe I'm seeing it the wrong way, and maybe someone, maybe in the comment section, you can help me understand this. But Balecho is very lethal, especially when he plays in the mid position rather than in the wings. Now, another person who was also played in the wrong position, in my opinion, Jacob Onyango. We have seen Jacob at Sofapaka and how good of a striker he was. And the fact that even when Sofapaka weren't doing that well, he was still in the title for competing for the top scorer until like the last 4 weeks hapo walianza kuachana. You could see the gap that walikuwa wamebaki yeye, walikuwa wamebaki Kapaito, Makwata, who else was on that list? And obviously the winner of the goal scorer last season, Omala. So yeah, but that still proves how good of a keeper he is. Because the fact that even Sofapaka were battling relegation and Onyango was there battling to get the goal scorer, it has to prove for something. So I don't understand why Onyango is played out of position. And I can back this up by saying in the last like 10 minutes of the game, we saw how he got into Matasi's head because he was the only one being left behind na Matasi hapo. He was the only one trying to get those chances afunge na nini. That is actually what a striker does. So I don't understand why he gets to play on the wings. So already unacheza Balecho in the wrong position ukimchezesha wing. Alafu tena unachezesha Onyango kwa wing and he's a striker. Now, I think for a change, Tusker should try playing Jacob, start Jacob, and then Ojok comes in as a substitute, and maybe we see if that could work. Because if you've tried it the other way and it still hasn't worked, yeah, that's something. One other problem, I saw is it's good. It's good that you can identify that Tusker was really trying to man-mark players who are police. But at the same time, you are man-marking these people and they still get a chance to turn around and pass the ball. Doesn't make sense to me. You look at the first shot that Jesse had. Obviously, Ochuka caught it. But you see he was surrounded by around 3 players each side. Alafu pale mbele kuna defender mwingine. And he still turned around. And akagonga ball. But it doesn't make sense to me. There's no way you can be covered Ivo Vyote and no one at least gets a chance to get to the ball before you. So if you're choosing man marking, at least these people should be able to tackle. And we see that in the goal that actually does go in. Again, these people are surrounded. Tyson is surrounded. Tyson somehow, and as much as he's surrounded, he gets a pass that goes to Ochuka. Ika bounce off vibaya, Jesse alikuwa hapo ndani. So you're like, what's... It's not making sense. You can't be man marking and at the same time the man marking isn't working and you still continue to use it. Yeah, so I think that tackling kuna shida hapo kwa tackling. But other than that, I still think some way, somehow, Tusker managed to outclass police. In terms of police overall has a better squad compared to Tusker, but they couldn't make it work for some weird reason. And I give credit a lot to Tusker for being able to cover. and being able to make sure that these people are not getting as many goals as possible. So yes, there's still quite a number of gaps that need to be fixed, but you can still see Tusker on the right path. Kwanza hiyo Celine alikuwa anasema at least sio wao wamefunga alafu mtu akamake comeback. For once, it's them who are making a comeback. So yeah, actually, Tusker fans were very happy in that game. So yeah. So that's what's up. I hope sijasahau kitu. Yeah. That was what I was able to gather from the game. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed listening to my voice alone. I know it's weird. Tunakuanga wengi sana, but yeah, make sure you leave a comment up in the comment section and like and share to your friends, your boyfriends, girlfriends, mtu anakugongea, mwenye unagongea, hizo zote. Sawa. And keep it locked. Bye.